Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to discuss about interview questions and answers for the freshers. So I have already uploaded one video. Once go through this video, we got almost 3000 views. So let's get into the part 2 of medical coding interview questions and answers for the freshers. So here the first question is, which vein that carries oxygenated blood in the human body? Here the answer is a pulmonary vein. So first look at the chart. Here I have mentioned the body tissue. From the body tissue, the deoxygenated blood enters into the vena. Deoxygenated blood enters into the right atrium through the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. From the right atrium to the deoxygenated blood enters into the right ventricle through the tricuspid valves. From the right ventricle, the deoxygenated blood enters into the lungs through the pulmonary arteries and veins. From there, the here in the lungs, the blood gets oxygenated. From the lungs to the blood enters into the left atrium through the pulmonary vein. Here you can see the question, oxygenated blood through the pulmonary vein. The blood is oxygenated in the lungs. So I hope you cleared my point. And the next question is, which is the smallest organ in the human body? Here the answer is a pineal gland, which is 8 millimeters in size, and the pineal gland is located in deep inside the brain. This is the few information related to the pineal gland. Here you can see red color mark, and this pineal gland is related to the endocrine system and 5 to 8 millimeters in length. This is present between the two hemispheres and which is involved in the wake and sleep cycle of the human body. This is little information about the pineal gland. And the third question is, how many types of muscles are there in the human body? As we all know, there are three types of muscles are there. One is a skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, and a smooth muscle. As you can see in the diagram, these cardiac muscles are striated, which consists of only one nuclei, and their movement is under not our control or our will. And the next, skeletal muscle, their movement is control of our will, which is unbranched, multinucleated. And the next, smooth muscles, which is also called as visceral muscles, which is a spindle-like shape and it consists of only one nuclei. And the skeletal muscles consists of multiple nuclei, which is not striated muscles. These smooth muscles are not striated muscles. This is little bit information about the muscles. Three types of muscles. And the next question, which valve is present between the left atrium and the left ventricle? Here you can see in the diagram I have mentioned two orange color arrow marks, left atrium and left ventricle. Between these we can see the mitral valve or bicuspid valve. And you can see in the cycle also. Here after the lungs we can see the pulmonary veins. After that left atrium and left ventricle. Between these we can see that bicuspid valve. See here, bicuspid valve, left atrium and left ventricle. Between these we can see that bicuspid valve, which is also known as the mitral valves. In the diagrammatic view you can see. left atrium, left ventricle. Here the opening, valve opening. And the next question, which is the master gland in human body? The answer is pituitary gland, which is also called as master gland. Here you can see the pituitary gland, which looks like the pituitary gland consists of two lobes. You can see in the next slide. Yeah, here this is, one is anterior lobe and another one is posterior lobe. They will ask another question, the weight of a pituitary gland, 500 mg weight. Pituitary gland helps in the production of growth hormone, TSH, gonadotropes, ADH, oxytocin, prolactin, MSH, ACTH. Here I have mentioned the chart very clearly. So here you can see first thyroid stimulating hormone. See TSH, which is helpful for the thyroid. Next, growth hormone. Here you can see which helpful for the bones, skeletons and muscles. This is about the growth hormone. And next, gonadotropes, also called as FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, which is helpful for the ovaries, and for the testes, estrogen and progesterone. For testes, for ovaries, FSH. This is about the gonadotropes. And ADH, antidiuretic hormone. Here you can see I am marking, which is helpful for the kidneys. And the prolactin and oxytocin. Prolactin helpful for the breast and oxytocin helpful for the parturition. This is about the pituitary gland. Here the next question is, how many lobes are found in human body? There are two lungs. The right lung consists of three lobes, which is superior upper lobe, middle lobe, inferior lower lobe. This is about the right lung, and the left lung consists of only two lobes. One is upper superior and inferior lower lobe. This is simple question, few people will get confused about it. And the next question is, what are the three parts of the pharynx? As we all know that nasopharynx, oryngopharynx and laryngopharynx. This laryngopharynx is also called as the hypopharynx. And the next question, what are the layers of epidermis? And the epidermis also consists of 5 layers, which are stratum corneum, stratum lucidum, and the stratum granulosum, stratum spinosum, stratum basal. Here you can see the diagram. I have mentioned everything very clearly. This is stratum corneum. This red color line is stratum lucidum. Below the red color line, blue color dot-like structure is stratum granulosum. Below the blue dots, purple color dots are the stratum spinosum. Below the purple dots, we can see one lining with blue color, which is stratum basal. I will show you another picture. See. The next question. What are the three main types of medical coding? ICD, CPT, HCPCS. The next question. What is ICD-CM and what do you understand by ICD codes? ICD, which stands for the International Classification of Diseases. 10 means version 10. CM means clinical modification. And this ICD-10 codes is updated every year. And here the question, what do you understand by ICD-10? Here, according to the World Health Organization establishes an arrangement of codes. It is to portray the reason for the injury, disease and deaths. ICD codes are alphanumeric codes comprising of 5 to 7 characters. It starts with an alpha character. Next, I have mentioned a few abbreviations. Here you can see ESR, erythrocyte sedimentation rate, a blood test for the inflammation. COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, a lung disease. GFR, glomerular filtration rate, which is related to the kidney. Hypertension, HTN, high blood pressure. CSF, cerebrospinal fluid, a fluid that surrounds the brain and spinal cord. HPV, human papilloma virus, a virus that causes cervical cancer. CKD, chronic kidney disease. Kidneys are damaged and cannot filter blood as they should. MI, myocardial infarction, heart attack. CRF, chronic renal failure, failure of the kidney. And these are the few medical terminologies. Veins means phlegbo, wrist means carpo, lip means libio or kylo, brain encephalo, spinal cord myelo, nose reno, liver hepato, gallbladder cholecysto, hand chiro, rib costo. This is about the interview questions for the freshers. If you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you want more videos like this, please comment below. Thank you. Thanks for watching.